All right, we can hardly wait. And of course, an all-new episode means it's time for TMS Winner Wednesday.
That's right. Every week we are joined by a former winner for a preview. And this morning we have a very familiar face.
The winner of Survivor Cook Islands.
Yul Kwon took home the season 13 title on Survivor Cook Islands some 20 years ago. And Yul joins us now. Yul, oh my gosh, the game has changed so much since you won in 2006. What would you say are some of the biggest changes you see on Survivor today?
Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Jeff. It's a pleasure to be here. And wow, I look young, and Ozzy looks young. Well, it's definitely one thing that's changed are all the wrinkles. Yeah, the game has really evolved. I mean, the game is much faster paced now. There are a lot more twists, a lot more idols, a lot more advantages. So, like, there's an emphasis in Premium now on being much more adaptable, playing much harder. The hardcore gamers who study the game season after season. So there's less of an emphasis on things like loyalty and quote-unquote integrity, much more building your resume and having a lot more hardcore strategy to try to, like, kind of appeal to the people who've been watching the game ever since they were kids.
You'll got to ask you, because Survivor fans, they know this, in Cook Islands, you beat Ozzy by 1 vote to take home the win. So are you surprised at all to see Ozzy out there again? And what do you think it will take for him to finally take home the $1 million prize?
I'm not surprised to see him again. I mean, he is like a big fan favorite. I mean, Ozzy was born to play Survivor. Like, the guy should have been born on an island. I enjoy watching him play. I mean, he is one of the strongest challengers ever to compete on Survivor. He's like a fish in water. Like, just watching him compete over and over again. I do hope he wins. I mean, honestly, like, I hope he wins. I'm rooting for him. I think the thing that he's always, like, the mountain he's had to climb is evolving his social game, his strategy game. I think he's been learning, and I think he recognizes the area of growth for him. The fact that he's teaming up with Suri, I think, is a key alliance for him. But you can still see that he's trying to evolve. Like, again, when he's been teaming up with Suri, and in the first episode, when someone was targeting Suri, the way he responded to that was he was kind of like didn't know how to respond. Someone told him that they were targeting Suri, and he didn't adapt to it. And then when he was trying to defend her, he was a little bit too obvious about it. He was really trying to stick up for her, and then targeting someone a little bit too aggressively, and that immediately put the spotlight on himself and Suri. In the last episode, when Suri was in the same position and someone was targeting Ozzy, she didn't immediately defend him, but she said, okay, let's take a step back and let's go through the pros and cons, and went through the list. And in doing so, didn't put the spotlight on him or her, but helped kind of frame the options in a way that led the other person to think, oh, I should go after the other person, and made that person think that that person came up with their own decision. And I think that shows the difference between their social games. So the fact that Ozzy's team up with Suri, I think, is a good move on his part, but also puts him kind of not in the driver's seat, but along for the ride.
All right.
All right. Wow.
Some serious thought into that right there from Yul. Yes.
Play by play.
That's why we have somebody like Yul on with us for Winner Wednesday.
Yul, thank you so much for joining us and catching up. Remember, you can catch an all-new episode of Survivor 50 tonight right here on Global and Stack TV. And remember to join us on Friday when we talk to the eliminated castaway on TMS Torch Talk in a Canadian broadcast exclusive.